Hello and welcome to our Midday Spark viewers. We are thrilled you're joining us today. I'm Christine Clark, your coach for the entrepreneurial life, here with my good friend and business partner, Jennifer Schaefer, your life and leadership coach. Welcome, Jen.
Christine, good to see you today. Welcome, viewers, to this Midday Spark episode. Hey, in our last coaching conversation, we shared an exercise, the mirror exercise, which is going to be a really great tool for our topic of conversation today. Today's conversation is about becoming aware of your inner relationship, the relationship you have with yourself. Are you a critic or a coach?
Jen, I see this a lot. It's a common theme when the client shows up to their first session, a discovery of how they see themselves, how they treat themselves, and the language they use to tell me about what's going on in their life and their business reveals whether they are majority critic or whether they are a majority coach.
I agree, and it makes such a big difference, Christine. I too, I see this as a common theme as well. And what they focus on about themselves tells a lot about the relationship they have created with themselves. And I'm going to repeat that, the relationship they have created with themselves.
Right, Jen. We are all at choice, which is the good news, with how we see, engage, and respond in a relationship. And that includes our own relationship we have with ourselves. We can choose to be our number one critic, or we can choose to be our number one coach.
Christine, how true is that? And a critic is judging oneself negatively in this case. Like you say to yourself, yeah, I am such an idiot. And a coach is one who sees that they can do something differently going forward, but they don't beat themselves up about what just happened. What they'll say is, oh, I didn't quite get that right. And I can see how I can do it differently going forward. And so that it could turn out differently.
Yep, self-talk is the easiest way to determine who's on your playing field, or should I say, who's in your head. Jen, I also want to add that inner critic can sometimes drive you to shame or perfectionism, and those can be paralyzing. They can stop you right in your tracks and from taking further action. Now, the inner coach encourages and nurtures you. So when you miss the bullseye, you go after it again and again and again, so you make progress, cheering yourself on the entire way.
I love that, Christine. And it's all about progress. That's all we need to do. One of the favorite things I love to say to myself, and this comes from the Rocky movie Creed: one step, one punch, one round at a time. And I ask you, are you taking action today? What action are you taking? And are you making progress?
So if you aren't taking action, let's connect. This video showed up in your life for a purpose.
It sure did. And I am a firm believer of that, Christine. Your teacher shows up when you need it.
So thank you for joining us today on Midday Spark. We appreciate our viewers for pushing the play. Let us know how that inner voice is, with the critic or the coach. When and how are those voices showing up? And also, let us know how that mirror exercise is going from our last episode.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to hear how the mirror exercise is going. So give us a comment. We would love to connect with you and help guide your inner critic to become your inner coach. So reach out, and thank you again for joining Midday Spark with Schaefer and Clark. We're two coaches having a conversation, and we are truly happy and grateful that you chose to join the conversation today. Until next time, play off of that. One step, one action, one success at a time.